She goes back to the Ashoka and she sits there and tears are flowing. What should I do with my life now? Hanuman Baba is looking at the feet of Prabhu Ram and he says, Prabhu, utna. Prabhu. No movements. The Lord is unconscious and he cannot move. On the chambers, Ravana is celebrating. You can hear the uproar of celebration. Lord Ram has died. The word is getting out. Prabhu Ram has died and he will never stand. Shri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya. Lord Hanumanji, he sits down and he's looking at the feet of Prabhu and he's putting his hands together. His heart hurts. How couldn't I save Prabhu Ram? And he looks at Ravana. It is said now in the split of a moment, according to the Hanuman Ank, it is said Hanumanji got up with his gada and enraged at that point. He made one leap at the top of the palace of Ravana. He saw Ravana there and he took his gada and he then hit with one blow and he hit off the crown of Ravana. It fell to the ground and he says, Ravana, you will be next. And he went back down to Prabhu Ram and he says, Lord, I will take a moment and I will build my energy and for your name I will do what has to be done. Ravana felt fear when he saw the strength of Hanumanji knocking down his crown. But he knew he won the war, so he didn't think anything. Sita Mata sits. She says, what is my life going to be now? What about the destiny? I've lived as a perfect woman. I've lived with the best of my ability. I've been born with the auspicious signs on my body to symbolize that I am living this divine life and I have come to save my Lord while He will save me. How is it He could leave before me? How can my Lord leave the earth before me? And she's shedding her tears and she's crying at that point. Shri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Oh. Jai Govinda. So this time now, Lord Hanumanji sits and he's pondering what next. Should I cancel the army? Should I just go back home? Prabhu Ram is no more. And he sits at the feet. And while he's sitting there, Sita Devi Mata, she's wondering what to do with my life. Lord Hanumanji, my friends, and Sita Devi, heartbroken, the loss of the Lord of the universe. If God disappears from your life, what will become of you? We take these simple things of life for granted. The ability to wink, the ability to speak, the ability to eat and to taste, the ability of the senses that we have, the ability to have loved ones or people in our lives. Do you know, while reading in one of my scriptures, I overcome something. I encountered something. Do you know, when you're a person who has a lot of people around you loving you and sharing light in your life, that you are blessed? And do you know, when you're a person where nobody wants to talk to you and nobody comes around you, it's actually a shrap? It's like a curse. It is said we must allow a divine aura to emanate from us, where people are drawn towards us and love us. We must build an aura and an energy to create positivity wherever we walk and wherever we go. In this way, Sita Mata is saying, how can I allow that energy to shine if my Lord is not here with me? So there, she's crying and she's asking, what now? Itna tu karna Swami, jab pran tanti nikali, Govinda naam lekar तव पान तंसी निकली. इतना तू करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तंसी निकली, गोविंद नाम लेकर तब प्राण तन से निकले, तब प्राण तन से निकले, तब प्राण तन से निकले. श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम. श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम. श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम. जय जय राम, जय जय राम. वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. When my friends, Mahavir Swami sat there and he saw Prabhu Rama, he says, no, I don't think my Lord could just die like that. He goes to the head of the Lord and he starts to shake him. He starts to shake him. Prabhu, utna. He goes by Lakshmana, Hare Bhaiji, and he takes his hands and he's pushing. Lakshmana ji, utna. Nothing. Sita Mata, she looks up at the skies and she sees the gods and the devatas of the heavens, and she says, is this what my life is supposed to be? I came and I suffered in the forest. Even then, I came here suffering at the feet of Ravana. And I will have to go through this, even to see the loss of my Lord, Prabhu Ram. This can't happen. And there Hanumanji, even on his end, is asking why and how. The monkeys and the bears, they have lost their confidence. Without God in your life, you don't have confidence. Think about this. If you're not confident about doing something in your life, it is not because something is just wrong with you. You have lost touch with God. You have lost a connection with God. You have lost a connection with feeling the energy, the vibration of God. And in order to become that better person and to gain the confidence back, what should you do? Pray, my friends. Pray harder every day and every moment. Pray and put God in your heart and in your mind. Today, Hanumanji, he says, Lord, I will not lose you. We have a war. We have a war that we must win. Lord, I don't know what else to do, but I will sit at your feet and I know your name is powerful. I will chant, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. When suddenly from the air you could hear someone coming. You could hear the strum of a veena. Hari Narayan, Narayan. The great celestial sage is coming down. And he's looking at Bajrangabali, mighty, powerful Gada and big, strong energy. And you're just there moping, as you were to say, down and depressed. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. He says, no. Mahavir, Ot, Pavanaputra. Look at your Lord. Your Lord is the incarnation of Mahavishnu. He's only imprisoned by the body that you see. He's beyond this world. Today you will chant Jai Shri Ram, but my Lord can help you. He is Mahavishnu. Bajrangabali, I will teach you that 8-syllable mantra today. Chant it with me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hanumanji, I will tell you today, you want to save your Lord? He is but one. Mahavishnu has taken Dash avatar. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He says, chant it, Mahavir. Your mantra is Jai Shri Ram, but today you need his bigger strength. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And while he's chanting that mantra, it is said in the skies the weather changes. The atmosphere starts to change. The wind starts to blow. You could hear now the crack of the thunder. You could see the lightning everywhere. Something is happening and something has changed the aura. At that point, Ravana is hearing the crackling of the thunder. And he's not paying attention. But from the skies, Mahavir starts to chant. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And when the wind speed starts to pick up, it is said soaring from the clouds. They start seeing a shadow above the clouds, but they can't tell what it is. It is a shadow that is above the clouds. And Hanumanji, while chanting, is looking up. Are Narada, kaun hai? Narada, wo kaun hai? And it is said now bursting through the clouds. It is said serpents will fear him when they see him. This serpent that is now coiled around Prabhu Ramachandra, they will fear him when they see him. Bursting from the clouds, my friends. It is said Garuda, the Vahana, the vehicle of Lord Vishnu. That beautiful eagle, that bird, my friends, he starts to soar through the sky and he's flying around the battlefield. And while he's flying around, it is said by simply seeing Garuda, the serpents around the body of the Lord starts to shake a little bit. It starts to move a little bit. Because if they are in the mouth or the beak of that bird, Garuda, they will die. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Garuda is flying in a circle, and wherever his wings will pass, he will cut the trees that are nearby. He will soar around in the sky, and there he will come down and he will sweep above Prabhu Ram, and he will go back into the air, and he will go in circles. When suddenly he will come down, and as soon as he comes closer to the body, the serpents automatically starts to release. In fear of Garuda, they start going in their direction. They are releasing the body of Prabhu Ramachandra and Lakshmana, and they start going into the earth. Because if they are held and kept by Garuda, they will die. While they disappear, Garuda goes now and he kneels down before Prabhu Ramachandra. Says, Lord, remember who you are. You are not Prabhu Ramachandra, but you are Mahavishnu. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Garuda, my dear friends, while Garuda is standing next to Lord Hanumanji, he says, today I will pass through you, Mahavir Swami. And the day you need to call upon me, I will be a part and parcel of you. A connection between Lord Hanuman and Garuda is formed on that day. And when he passes through Mahavir Swami, he disappears, and now the bird soars back into the sky and it disappears. When Prabhu Ramachandra, he starts to shake a little bit, he starts to regain his consciousness as though he was in a sleep. He says, Bajrangabali, what is happening? Why am I lying down? What is taking place with the war? Tell me, someone say something. At that point, nobody paid attention to the war, but the monkeys started to hail victory. It is said all the bears, they started to hail victory. It is said the gods of the heavens, they started to hail victory. And while they're hailing their victory, Sita Mata is hearing the outburst of victory to the Lord. Prabhu Ramachandra ki jai. And while she's hearing the noise and the sound of victory, Ravana, in his palace, he hears the outburst of the shouting of the monkeys and the bears. And when he turns around, the Lord is standing strong and powerful. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. When the sound of victory was heard, Ravana looked out and he saw Prabhu Ramachandra standing. He saw Lakshmana standing. He says, how could this be possible? How could this happen? The news has gone back to Sita Devi. And while Sita Mata is there, one of the Rakshasi Devi says, did you hear, Devi? The Lord has stood up once more. The serpents have left. Your Lord is standing strong and He's powerful. Nobody can destroy your Lord. He will continue to fight this war. And right now as you speak, Lakshmana, he's calling back out that said Meghnad, that said Indrajit. He's calling him out to war. Let us wait and see what will happen. Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. Friends and devotees, while Lakshmana stands there with his bow and his arrow, he calls out Indrajit, Meghnad. And while Meghnad is about to enter the battlefield once more, tomorrow night definitely we will continue with what happens on the battlefield of Lanka, while Prabhu Ramachandra, along with his entire army and his team, they're waiting to retrieve the divine goddess, Sri Sita Devi Mata. Prem Susumapati Mahadeva ki jai.